I just wanna chill and vibe. Baby girl, keep it real, no lies. She said she's 21, I said alright. If we gon' be grown, then speak your mind. I just wanna chill and vibe. I just wanna chill and vibe.
Hey, what's good, Sippas? This is your boy Buddha, and over there is a lovely
Baby!
And we coming to you live with a real rendition of
Sipping in Conversation.
Oh, okay. So, baby,
Huh?
how was your day?
Hey, it's a great day to be great. How was your day?
Well, sorry, had to get the last drop.
I ain't doing this with you.
I was off today.
Yeah, tell them about that.
Being a superhero,
Such a good guy.
saving the world,
Yes, that's what you do.
and making people's lives less complicated.
You're such a good man.
Yeah,
Good steward.
that's what they call Kane.
I know y'all like, what's she doing? She needed to make sure she had that juice.
So outside of that, baby, how was yours?
Well, it was another day at work.
Woo!
But I actually like my job.
She still do.
So far, I still like my
She still
job.
like it.
So I ain't even much gonna complain. I was having some minor technical difficulties with technology here at the house, and so I had to rig it to be accommodating. So y'all bear with the kid.
Mm-hmm. So I guess we can go on and talk about what I'm drinking while she out here being great.
Trying to figure things out because she
Well,
ain't
first
trying
of
to
all-
lose that juice. Buddha, what you sipping on?
A pair of legs. No, I was playing.
A pair of legs.
A pair of legs. No. So now I like this little design for the actual drink, cup itself. But what's in it is always gonna be the Buddha special. And for those who don't know what the Buddha special is,
For the new people in the back.
people in the back, what the Buddha special is down in the end toe. You ain't gonna see it, but the end toe is a cinnamon stick. But you got some cognac, and today's cognac, we went with Sayunak cognac.
Man.
Which is it's very comparable. It's compatible and comparable. And you know, if you don't like Henny, go ahead and get that. And then I chased it down because we don't want no drunks or winos on the show. I chased it down with the favorite, what they call cream soda.
Cream soda.
You know what I'm saying? That thing hit different. For those who don't understand, I'm trying to bring cream soda back. I put it with a cognac and a cinnamon stick. You don't have to drink it right away. So if you're doing that, just let the cinnamon fermentate in there for about a good 10 minutes before you start sipping.
Ferment.
Yeah, what you just said.
Your baby. I got your baby.
Oh, okay.
All right. So what I'm sipping on is Tito's and some tropical juice. I kept it real simple. And got my cup to replenish over here. Y'all done seen these cups all on TikTok. Mind your business. Your mama. Okay. That's in case I run out. So life been life. And you know, we said we told y'all things. Once we get a little bit more situated, we was gonna try to make sure we came on live once a month.
Yeah.
Here it is. Oh, okay. However, tonight we also have some guests. Uh-huh.
You got guests tonight.
We got guests tonight, and we got a couple more that they should be coming on quite soon. And so when they do, we're going to add them on, and we're going to get this party started, okay? So, but for now, oh snap, I got one came in the building, so I got 3 of them in the panel on the building. Y'all gonna like this sister here. She gonna tell you about herself. She came in at the right time because Now you all gonna get to talk about yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody know what you're doing with sipping and conversations. All right, I'm about to bring y'all in here. Okay. Let me make sure I got my good sis added to the stage. Okay.
No.
Hey.
Live, baby. Yes, sir. So let's see who we gonna start with. The only man. This is always ladies first. I'm saying the only man on the panel.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. No problem.
I'm gonna say ladies first. I'm gonna be a gentleman tonight. Say ladies first.
There you go.
Okay. So ladies first. Then we're gonna go with Miss Kai, single lady ranter.
Hey, it's Miss Kai, the single lady rancher, and tonight I am sipping on a fall concoction because I am in a very fall-like place. So I got a fireball mixed with apple cider and a little splash of ginger ale, and then I garnish my own glass with the lemon stick. So I'm following you, Buddha, with a little cinnamon stick.
Damn. Hello.
And I'm racing a little too hard.
You're gonna want to know that recipe, though. You said all the things he liked.
Hit different.
And it's hidden. It's hitting. It's doing its thing over here. I'm not a big apple cider person, but because it's fall and all the grocery stores here are in fall mode, I said, let me go ahead and see what I can do with some apple cider. And
might as well.
might as
Okay.
well.
So, Kai, tell them a little bit about how you've been. I know you done the transition right now. You know where you at. But what made you get into the whole single lady ranter?
Hello.
I mean, single lady ranter, but let you tell it.
Yes, so single lady rancher started with me just venting about the dating scene, which has turned into me doing weekly rants. I did take a break because of moving, like yourself. We had to make some transitions, but started last Friday. I have started back my rants, and this Friday I have a good and spicy one. So check me out on Instagram at Single Lady Ranter on IG. All one word, Single Lady Ranter. That's me. And then also my TikTok, Miss Cat, the Single Lady Ranter on TikTok.
So, Kai, when you say Kai, let's let them know how to spell it.
Kai. Miss Kai.
Okay. So I'm
Thank
gonna get
you.
everybody's information. Well, matter of fact, while you're on, if you can type your information in, that would be awesome.
Perfect.
What say? Hey, Alicia Keyless. What in the heck? Oh Lord. I guess they're trying to say you look like Alicia Keys.
Oh, that's what I get. That's what they had said.
Yeah, that's coming from YouTube. All right. So now let's get into it. The one and only Miss Danielle. Tell them about everything, girl.
Hey, I am Sister George. I'm y'all church friend, but not really. I have a podcast called The Breakdown of a Woman's Perspective, and we break down all things life, love, and relationships, and we go deep, and we pinch everybody. So feel free to hate me, but you're gonna love me anyway. But you're gonna hate me, but you're gonna love me. And I like that. So
now you all had a anniversary. Celebration recently.
Who, us?
Yes, you had you and your counter partner, y'all had I know y'all took pictures you had on that.
Oh, you know what? We were celebrating our birthday. Okay. Our channel is officially 4 years old, and we're actually getting ready to do an anniversary show. So when you said that, I was like, girl, how you know? No, it was our birthday. Listen, I already been sipping a little bit.
Oh.
So what you sipping on? Because you's a sipper.
I stopped and had a margarita before I joined the podcast.
One margarita, huh? Oh, two.
I'm gonna open my lid.
I'm gonna give him some. Oh,
Don't get us started.
Look, look,
Put my wallet at.
look. I see
but yeah, I stopped and had a margarita on the way, but I kind of caught a buzz. I was like, damn, I'm a little low key, like lit, like low key, high key.
I want you.
you right at home, girl. You right at home.
Oh my God. Okay, but I'm gonna compose myself and act like I'm on somebody else's show. But thank you for having me. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, ma'am. Be yourself, okay, sister. Now, drum roll, please. Bam. Oh, Daryl, let it happen.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Darryl Ellis. I'm in Orlando, Florida. I'm a firearm instructor / barber / security officer / this / that, full-time single father. I appreciate y'all having me. Y'all tomorrow, y'all sipping. I'm sipping water. I'm a Florida boy through and through, so I was drinking Zephyr Hills tonight.
Is it
Okay.
Florida water?
Say what?
Is it Florida water?
It's Florida water.
We
That
heard
is
what they
Florida.
do. You working up a couple spells. You conjuring up some stuff.
Nah.
Got the Florida water, honey.
Oh, Daryl.
I'm a utility worker too, so I'll be outside all day. So, yeah, drinking at night, it show up in the daytime.
You right.
Good gracious, he got 5 jobs.
Yeah,
But congratulations on the home ownership.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you. I want to get into the security company, and you've been you got some certifications and or something along the lines with your which one of them rights to bear arm? Which one of them rights for meals that you do?
So I'm a firearm instructor. I'm a training counselor for the NRA. So with that, I can actually certify people to be instructors. I'm an instructor with NAGA. If y'all haven't heard of NAGA, that's the National African American Gun Association. The headquarters based out of Atlanta. I'm a instructor with them. I'm on my way to be a training counselor with them also. Technically, I was the first certified instructor in Florida through NAGA. I do this for us, for people of color, because we already get a bad connotation when they come to us and guns and protecting ourselves. So, I got into it because I always had a fetish for guns, and I ran into some people that really knew how to shoot because I thought I knew how to shoot, and yeah, and they've been stuck with me ever since. So my thing is to show our people that it's a different way to do it versus what they show you on TV.
Right. And doing it the right way, legally, safely, and where you're not just being reckless with your firearm.
Yeah. I have my kids shoot. My son 19, my daughter 13. They've been in the range with me since before they were their teenage years. So
You right on top of that, man. Because the other ones they've been prepared for war.
yeah, we kind of generations behind on that. We generations behind on that.
Mm-hmm.
And the Second Amendment is for us too. It's not just for whoever, it's for us. And I took a course up in Atlanta when I took the NAGA certification course, and they got a section in the course where they go into the Black traditional arms. And I was tired when I got there, but that woke me up. But this country wouldn't be as free as it is if it wasn't what we did behind guns. And a lot of laws have been changed to keep us away from guns.
So
Can I ask you a quick question? I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Kai.
Can I openly carry my gun in Missouri?
I can't tell you about Missouri. I can tell you about Florida.
Okay. Oh, I know what I can do in Florida.
Yeah. But I can point you into some right direction. I know instructors all over the country, and I know a couple of instructors that's in Missouri also.
Okay, we'll link up so I can get that information from you.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. Now, what made you get into it? You say really more for educational purposes.
So backstory. Growing up, I'm originally from Fort Lauderdale. So and I just got to this point to Broward County, yeah.
Did you grow up? Were you born in Broward General?
Yep, Broward General.
So was I.
Okay. Well, if you know, I grew up in Sunland Park.
Okay.
So
I grew up in Tater Town over there.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm a graduate of Dillon High School too. So yes, sir. Matter of fact, it was just homecoming this weekend. I was down there hanging out for the weekend.
You're getting busy down there, boy.
So
well, I understand now. As soon as you said where you're from, I understood that you needed to learn.
Yeah. So backstory. I grew up kind of around guns, but not so much. It was a lot of was negative influence. And when I was 16, my daddy got killed within the house. I was in the house with him when he got shot. So after that, that's when I started carrying the gun. And as I got older, and I realized you ain't been to jail, you ain't really been in no trouble where you stop me from getting it. Might as well go ahead and get your permit. And then for the longest, I had been looking for instructors that looked like myself. Couldn't find them. And I'm here. So I'm here for us, not for me.
All right. That's what's up, man.
Awesome. Listen, so what we're going to do is take a little quick break. But listen, everybody, while we are on the break, I'm going to run the clip. So I want y'all to pay attention because tonight we're going to be talking about some things as it relates to infidelity. Okay? So y'all give it a moment and we're going to come on right back. Okay? And we're going to get into it. Yes, and yes again. I'm using my phone to navigate because my thingamajig bob ain't working. So y'all be patient with the good sis. Okay.
Oh, this is for the Sippas. Yeah. We sipping in conversation. We sipping in conversation. We sipping in conversation.
Wow, you're able to go out and do whatever you need to do to find peace, whatever. Yeah. But what you don't understand is there's about 10 lined up. Like, I wish I had a shot. There's 10 in her DMs. It's like, boy, you lucky. And as soon as your man trip up, let me know. I can provide you with peace. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, maybe... And I don't think they are.
That's what you want to say.
They don't want to. And that's what men want to say. The thing about it is we have this narrative of like, nah, men just want to you. Nobody wants to be with you because that's your wife. The plenty of men want to be with your wife. Yes, they do.
Yes,
and you know what? They will. And you know what's crazy? When that happens, right? When you finally leave the man, when you finally leave, or something goes down, and you get with somebody else, she doesn't, and you get with somebody else, these be upset when you finally move on and you finally go about your day because you're not only it. It's crazy because men will be like, I don't know, Tisha sucks good, I have to deal with your same mediocre small or mediocre medium size forever, and you don't think Daryl got some big that I want? You don't think Daryl sucks me better?
Oh,
I like how you put my name in it.
You tell it daggling, huh? It's one day you by name, huh?
So first and foremost, shout out to tonight's conversation for that clip that inspired the expansion of this conversation. We've had different conversations in the past, in different tiers of it. Even so much, few seasons back, where the lady, the husband sued the lover.
Oh yeah.
That
I forgot what let's call it.
There's a name.
Alienation of affection.
There you go.
And ultimately,
North Carolina,
Mississippi. But we are Mississippi is one of the states that recognize alienation of affection.
North Carolina's another one. Hey.
Definitely. And was it Missouri? No, Oklahoma. It was one of them out west. But there's about maybe 10. I think it was like alarming. About 10 states that actually recognize this. Where ultimately, just the short version. Ultimately, if you are in a relationship, married or what have you, and you having an affair, your spouse could take your lover to court and win in those states as long as they can prove there was the alienation of affection. So
basically what they're saying now, if I go to those states, I need a prenup for the prenup. Prenup.
I don't even know if the prenup is even going to work in those situations.
Look here. No, I'm still going to get sued. They're still going to get sued. But I'm damn gonna make sure I can sue their ass too. You know
isn't that what Fantasia's current husband's ex-wife sued Fantasia for?
Yep, that's what happened with Fantasia. That's what happened with Fantasia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a joke. I was like, how you suing? But I guess it's a merit.
It is a real thing, but until you learn the law, because obviously state by state laws vary, okay? And if you feel like you've been wrong, honey, or sir, check your state and see what leverage you have, because many states take marriage very seriously.
Yep.
Right.
But you gotta make sure your coins up, though.
And then it don't even matter how much coins you. You got to have enough coinage, obviously, to go through the whole court process. But
make sure your coins up.
For principal purposes, somebody might go broke doing it.
There you go.
Just to prove a point. Like, I took my marriage seriously, so you is too.
$1 million corporations do this all the time when somebody get hurt.
Yeah. So just believe, just know that all this here outside, take your vows seriously.
Yeah.
Or gone on it in your vows seriously. One way or the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So tonight we're talking about cheating for peace. I know. Because allegedly many men, when they do cheat, they cheat for the peace. Even if it's the peace in the moment. For example.
I'm listening.
Now, I don't do this, I don't do that, I don't do this, I don't do that. So for that little small piece of hope, he gonna go get it from Lil Mama and them. Lil Mama. Okay. Absolutely. And so in that moment, he is at peace from his home life.
Yeah.
Right? So the illusion is cheating for peace. I'm sorry. Cheating for peace.
I got you. Who going first? Nah.
Everybody looking like, huh? What? Huh?
I get it.
All right, so I was raised up around a bunch of older men. Either I was with my daddy or I was with my granddaddy. My granddaddy used to always tell me all the time, he said, a man should want to go home to escape the troubles of the world versus going in the world to escape the troubles at home.
Absolutely.
So, you got to figure out what it is that you're missing at home. If y'all can't fix it, there ain't no point of y'all being together at the end of the day.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. I got you.
That is true.
Because some things you just can't agree to disagree on.
Well,
And a piece of mind, you can't agree to disagree on that one.
Yeah, but a piece of mind versus a piece of ass is something different. If you're saying like, oh, I'm going out cheating to get peace of mind, no, you're going out to just get a piece of ass. Because at the end
you got to figure out, okay, what's the whole point of me cheating?
Hold up. But you already knew what your woman was doing or what she wasn't doing prior to getting in that relationship. Because most women are not going into a relationship, saying, oh, I don't suck no dick. They go say that off bat, and then all of a sudden you want to go out and be like, well, because you don't suck no dick, I had to go get my dick sucked.
Absolutely, you have to go get.
But you knew that going into the relationship. So why you need that piece now?
Sometimes now, a lot of people, it's just like a job. They give you that representative first. When you go get your job, you in the interview. Yeah, yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. I work good with others. I work overtime.
I suck a mean slong.
Yeah, when you get comfortable, they ask you, hey, we need to stay over for an hour. Hey, y'all don't pay me enough to do all this shit. I ain't staying here.
But hey, I mean, hold on, man, hold on.
All right. Hold on, good sister.
That ain't in my job description.
First of all, it all depends on what the argument is about. So, like I say, like to the single lady Redder's point, let's say the argument is about lack of sex, right? Let's say it, and then you go out and get it. Is that peace? Because you're getting what you want, you're in tranquility, and it ain't the one you want, it ain't the one you with, and you're cheating because you didn't tell her, right? Tell her or him, whoever it is. You didn't tell that person, so it fits the bill. You're cheating, and you're getting what you want, and it's bringing you to a level where you can go home and deal with whatever it is at the house. You know what I'm saying? Is it right? Hell no.
You saying you couldn't go home without the piece of ass?
No, I'm saying is you ain't ass at home, so you went out there and got it. You got it out. So now when you come home, you don't need to get the piece of ass now because you done got it already. So now you ain't got to pressure your main lady or man, whoever it may be. You ain't got to pressure your main lady or man at the house to do whatever you need them to do because that could start an argument. Now there's no more argument at the house. Peace.
But if everybody is satisfied at the house, so meaning like you were taking care of your wife's sexual needs, but you weren't necessarily fulfilled, but you're still taking care of the bills, you're still doing everything that you have to do at the house, then I guess my question to the ladies, if you were in a satisfying relationship for the most part, because relationships aren't perfect,
right?
Would you be open to it, or would you turn a blind eye, quote unquote, if your man was doing it, if everything was being taken care of? Meaning you were sexually satisfied, you were generally overall happy. Would you?
I'm here for this.
Would you turn a blind eye if your man was like, oh, he got some strange? Would you turn a blind eye?
You should. You should. I mean, if the ladies are gonna ask, let me ask you this question. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna put it into your stuff. So when you get into this courting phase and you say, "Hey, man, I like you and you like me," right? We come to this space where me and you are going to be together, right? And your man he likes to go to the strip club. He likes a good meal on Sunday. He likes strip club on Friday. He want to go out to he like that hoe on Thursday. He like all the things. Are you as a woman willing to be all that? Can take all the roles and be all the jobs for all the things that he need to do on a weekly basis? Or
that depends. Is he willing to do everything that I need him to do? Is he willing to wash the car? Is he willing to babysit the kids? Is he willing to get them ready for bed? Is he helping them with homework? Is he eating ass? What is going on? Like, what is all that?
Tit for tat thing? Because
it's not necessarily a tit for tat thing.
Because at the end of the day, you choosing to be with this person, right? So you're going to do these things because that's what you want to do to make sure he's pleased in this moment. So when you decide to slack or lack, even if it comes to a man, if you decide to slack, not be on that stripper pole for your husband or your man, and then go out there and be the slut the next day, and then go to work and do what you need to do, then you should be okay with somebody else coming in and relieving that little bit of pressure.
Is he okay with somebody else coming in and relieving a little bit of pressure when he's not able to perform?
Now, if you're talking to me,
I'm talking to everybody.
Well, okay, for me,
everybody, hold on, slow down.
Not everybody built the same way. I get it. Not everybody built the same way, but that's a whole nother subject. Because I always, if you know me, then I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you my little slogan: possessiveness is not love.
Okay, so let me time out. Hold on, before anybody go anywhere. What we mean by possessiveness is not love. Is that there is an illusion of ownership when you are in a committed relationship. Mm-hmm. But you are really your own. You are the only person genuinely responsible for yourself. I don't care what the paper says or anything. At the end of the day, as an individual human man or woman, okay, you are individually, technically responsible for what makes you happy.
Facts.
And so we may have agreed to have this union, being married, and so, or in a committed relationship, but even in that agreement, there's compromise. Yes, we can all agree.
You have to.
There's compromise, there's negotiations, there's give and take. There is tit for tat, if you will. Okay. However, it does not signify the end all be all of that's the possessiveness equating to the love. So what we mean by possessiveness is not love. I said it right?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, make sure. Carl want to get in trouble.
No, you great.
But that's just to be clear on what we mean when we use that phrase. Possessiveness is not love. It is because, again, in the realities, you were born in this world, with the help of others, yes. But when you leave this world with the help of others taking you to your resting place, it is still you.
Now, I will say this. I'm not an advocate of cheating. I would be more conducive to say, hey, this is what I'm going to go out and do, and give you the choice to make, and give you the choice to deal with it or not.
I'm going to say this. For me, younger me would not have co-signed on that ideal of finding peace outside of the home. Now, the mature me, the now me, as long as you're able to have a conversation, you're able to come to me as a man and articulate exactly what you're needing or what I'm lacking, then boom, we can make some accommodations to figure out what it is that you need peace. If you're happy with me, but you need XYZ, let's talk about XYZ and find that happy medium for you. But that's mature me. Younger me would have been like, hell no, you can get on with that mess. But that's with growth. And even the ideal of a man cheating. I think there still can be levels to being okay. That's just me personally. I know some people don't agree with that, but I think if you have a strong enough relationship, you have a strong enough bond together, and you're able to talk openly about that stuff, then it can work.
So I guess my question to the panel would be, what do you consider to be cheating?
Let's start with you, Daryl.
I've dealt with a lot of stuff in a relationship. I was married before, so shit. I cheated, she cheated.
Hey,
I'm just being honest. I cheated, she cheated. Shit. At the end of the day, if your other half don't know what you got going on, that's considered cheating. Whether it be conversation, meetups, whatever. Just anything that's in the blind. Like you can't. It gotta be an open line of communication with everything. Like a lot of stuff just gotta be laid out on the table.
So I'm gonna ask you this question though. So are you more okay with your significant other, finding refuge and just having emotional talks with somebody else versus them being in a physical altercation with them sexually? Would you be more okay with them to have this talk versus them having sex, or would you be just as pissed off with them having sex and having that emotional conversation?
I dealt with both.
Right.
Shit. It wasn't, to me, the sex part, I felt like it was gonna come with it regardless.
Right.
Of that. Men, we don't cheat with our heart.
Okay.
We go off impulse.
Okay.
I mean, if we cheat with what look good to us a lot of times. And most women cheat with emotion. So a lot of conversation end up being emotional after a while. Mm-hmm. And that shoulder to cry on usually end up being that dick to ride on later.
Hello.
On
Yeah.
What you say, Kat? I mean,
is the rancher not rancher?
Right. But men cheat emotionally too, because you have a lot of men that leave their wives and marry their side piece. That was emotional. It may have started out physical. And I think even for women, a lot of women, it started out just physical. Like he done sent some pictures, or you done heard about the things he do, and next thing you know, he flipping you upside down, and you in love. I mean, but
is that a personal experience?
I mean, things happen, you know.
Let me ask you this question now, Miss Single Lady Ramsey. Was there some peace in that cheek tap? You know what I'm saying?
Let me take a drink because y'all tripping.
Okay.
So what you were saying, like, I never was the type that I'm not finna leave. Even when I was cheating, I would let people know, like, hey, I'm not leaving my wife for you. Why? Because now, if I leave her for you, guess what? Your position just opened up. So there's always gonna be some trust issues there. So I just laid it all out on the table, and if you still want to deal with it, you deal with it. If not, then hey, I'm gonna holler at you.
I was always just to be transparent as well. I was always the guy. If I was out there slanging dang-a-lang, this is the show. I was out there slanging dang-a-lang, and my significant other, I can't win, or she did what she had to do. I was willing to accept that, and I asked the question to my significant other: are we breaking up, or are we going to try to still make this thing work? Because I know how I was, and I got to accept whatever it is that you do.
That was me. I knew what I had going on. So when it came back, you just got to accept it. Yeah, you got to accept that. It is what it is. You got back what you was giving out.
Is it?
Okay.
Well, I mean, not every dude like that now. Not every dude like that. And not every woman like that, because they'll be in a whole relationship with a whole other person and get mad at you because you trying to find some happiness and y'all ain't even together.
Sister Joy.
Ma'am.
The nerve for him to find somebody else. Ain't you married? I don't care.
Listen. All right, y'all. Hang tight for the whole hot minute, all right? Take a little quick. Take a quick breather. Just for a second, all right? Regroup.
I think I'll come with it.
Got it? Okay. We just had to recalibrate for a second. What I want to do is I want to kind of talk about, we know about this illusion of cheating for peace, right? We done heard it. The women's side, the men, y'all done said it. Well, she do this, she do that, you know, blah, 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 right? So now that we are in an evolved time where the women are catapulting to the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
In the aspect of controlling the puppeteer's strings. Huh? Hello. Come on, ladies. Come up here. Come up here for a second.
To the front, huh? Okay.
What we cheating for?
Oh.
Yeah, let me do this. I gotta get closer.
We cheating because the dick don't work.
Huh?
We cheating because the dick don't work.
That's it.
Oh, that it?
That's it.
That's it.
Dick don't work?
Listen, you can be a shitty man. You probably ain't even gotta pay no bills. You can be doing all kinds of stuff. If that dick right, we'll get somewhere and sit down.
I'll be quiet.
We ain't tripping.
I'll be quiet.
If that penis is wrong, beware. Brace yourself.
Yeah, because beach cruise and Bobby be fucking everything.
Put your big boy panties on. It's gonna be a long ride. Get ready. But usually if the penis is good and the penis is working, most women won't cheat. If the penis is working and the penis is good and the penis is doing what it's supposed to do, most women won't cheat. If the penis is not doing what it's supposed to do, meaning like the penis get hard for about 5 minutes, go soft for about another 20 minutes, you waiting for it to get back hard, you sitting there looking at it, it's looking at you, you suck it, it's still like a noodle, and you're looking at it, it ain't doing nothing, and it keeps happening, and that keeps being a repetitive process. Most women are looking for the exit. Maybe not the exit, but they looking for a pathway, a long hard path. Never mind.
Yeah.
The penis is penising. You are good.
I guess my only issue is, I guess if I had an issue,
let me say something. Let me add on to that.
Go ahead.
Now, for me, the penis can be fantastic, but if his coins are not coining, I'm gonna keep you around, but I'm gonna find a man who coining.
Okay.
The coins have to align with the penis.
Equals happiness.
Okay. So let me hold on. I'm ashamed.
See, y'all got me talking crazy in front of my husband. Oh my God, babe.
Hold on. I'm hearing you, and those are very valid points for you. But as a man who's in a relationship, and if a woman is cheating on me or has that side dude on, listen, I'm telling you, let that motherfucker pay some of these bills. Because if me and you ride or die,
that part,
take the pressure off of me.
Yeah, for real, nigga. We teammates now. Shit.
That's it.
That's right.
But wait a minute. Hold on. It's a flag on the play. It's a flag on the play.
Okay.
Why you out looking for other cat if you ain't able to do the whole thing? Like, if you ain't able to do the whole thing, I don't think you deserve no more cat. You need to be focused on a job.
Time out. Hold on. That is my job.
What?
Women who have coins.
So my thing is, why he get it for free and I can't?
And look, because I'm gonna risk it all.
Who said that?
And do what needs to be done.
Hey, listen, but if the coins are coining and the penis is penising, you may just be upgraded to the main man, and oh boy, just be a side piece.
Right.
How you gonna turn your man into a side piece? I live with him, but I really love him.
That part.
It happens. That shit happen all the time.
All the time.
And it used to be a nigga on the beach cruiser that she in love with too.
Yep.
Hot right on the back. Let's go.
All right.
I cannot.
Pause.
Oh, hold on. Wait, I ain't pausing shit.
Wait, we gotta pause.
Because somebody else on this goddamn panel ain't said a damn thing.
Who ain't saying nothing?
Baby.
Huh?
So this conversation don't include me. I'm just moderating.
No. You're not saying a god doggone thing.
That's a small woman right there. Listen.
That part.
They need your input too. Hello.
I mean, they
Baby,
know.
she need to be teaching classes because she got real quiet, honey. I love it.
Right.
And she got real quiet, but didn't think I was paying attention. Wrong.
She like, baby, pour you something else to drink. You want something else to drink?
Well, see what had happened was.
What happened was she had a whole show about 2 or 3 weeks ago saying she got 2 boyfriends. Hello. So she said whatever she had to say out then.
You said it out loud, sis.
But see,
take off them glasses and let me see, girl. Take them glasses off and let me see what we got to do, girl. Let me see if we got to rally the troops. Let me know.
Regroup.
Child, listen, she gonna be teaching classes in a minute.
Dara, don't shake your head. Dara, like, wait a minute.
Y'all missed that one. That That went straight to YouTube.
Oh.
All right. Okay. I only was asking a question like, what about having two boyfriends with?
Right.
And how do you navigate that?
And I gave her the great navigation tools.
First and foremost, you will not be cheating.
Right, it's not cheating.
You're not cheating. AKA it is an understanding. AKA it is now introducing poly lifestyle. Okay. It is not the fix it. Never take it to be a fix it. However, if you have a strong desire to love multiple persons, it is an option. It can be an option. But you have to have your foundation very much so established. There will have to be extensive conversation. You really need to go in training. That's a whole nother session, okay? That's another topic. All right. I'm actually inclined to maybe reach out to some people to see if they would be willing to make a show of it.
I can do that.
That was a whole sidebar conversation. My bad. Because the education is imperative. It is not an scapegoat. It is not the go-to. It is only an option, an alternative lifestyle that may fit your existing.
If you love somebody. So can you love two people at one time?
And if you do, let me just put this word out there. Do your own research. Mm-hmm. What is it?
What?
Compersion.
Hello.
Compersion. What a
compersion. COMPERSION. Compersion.
What that mean?
Right. I'm about to wait, man. Let me Google that.
Right.
Oh, I know you. That's why I paused.
It's for my definition, my personal, it's the art of loving somebody or being okay with somebody being happy without you being the center of their happiness.
You're happy for what makes them happy. And if it is your mate, that fine. Okay, let's just keep it real, y'all. Mm-hmm. Huh? Mm-hmm. Just because you got with this man don't mean other women are not attractive. I'm talking to the ladies. Oh. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Just because you got with him don't mean another woman is not attractive.
Or attracted to him.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I thought when I got with him and I gave him my coup has this special juice that makes me blind. And I thought he would be blind once he got with me. Like after he seen, listen, I thought he was supposed to be blind and that he was supposed to be oblivious to other women's throwing, like he's supposed to be like, I can't see nothing. I can't see straight.
And that usually works until gray sweatpants season starts, right?
Oh. Mine ain't allowed to wear them out the house. Listen.
And let's be real, ladies. It's not just the women that's on the media, like on the TVs and things. We're talking about the people that they can actually put their hands on that are attractive to them.
Like the work husbands, the work wives?
It ain't even beyond that. The lady that just always seemed to be in Kroger's or Wayfield or Walmart or Publix or
whatever.
Wherever. I'm talking about your common places.
Church.
Okay. That it's just something about her aura that just really seems intriguing. And the intrigueness of it all eventually forms an attraction.
Well,
if you're intrigued by something, you're allured to it.
Yeah.
Because you want to understand You just want to know, like, it's something about it that is like, I can't put my hands on it. But when you can, and hey, it may or may not be
they could have
what you thought it was.
They could have an agenda.
Okay. But being intrigued by something, person, place, or things, the noun, because it could be person, place, or thing that you are intrigued. You cannot in this episode tell me person, place, or thing has not intrigued you, made your psyche say,
shit.
Damn.
For many years, it's been, let's span this thing over 2 decades.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, let's go 3 decades, because I've lived that long.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, in the 70s and 80s, you had a lot of married women out there gawking over Billy D. Williams. It's still married. And in the 80s and 90s, it was Denzel Washington. It still is, but
that's
it
my
was
mama husband. Don't talk about it.
Denzel. You know, and he still was married, but they see that Denzel, woo! And then it was Morris Chestnut. Good God.
And then now we got Jason Momoa.
Well, he's one of them. Aquaman, he coming. And shout out to him.
Oh, okay.
December.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna even throw in Erykah Badu. Ooh.
Yeah.
Don't hurt yourself.
But I'm just saying, though.
Oh no, I don't know if Erica got it like she say she do, child.
Hey, man.
I've been thinking about that.
Me too. I've been thinking about the same thing.
You know what I'm saying, Kai? Do she really seem like she got it like that? Because baby, every time she like, what's the spell? Because she can't keep.
Right.
I said illusion.
Hold on, wait.
Don't take
Wait. I hear you, ladies. However, anybody who's selling a pussy juice online and people buying it,
you know what?
Oh no, I think it might be like roach spray. You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
I believe it's all hype. Is that confidence that she has allured to people for this idea, and people have just bought into it. That's my
look. You can even give me Jill Scott.
But hey,
listen, Jill might be able to keep a man longer than Erica, though.
I was gonna go there because listen, boy.
I can see Jill Scott.
Me too. I can see Jill, but Erica, I'm like,
Jill number one on my list.
I'm just gonna be real. She don't seem like she take a bath.
Baby, you know she ain't wearing deodorant. She putting lime under her arms and stuff and baking soda and shit.
Lime underarm.
I went to a Jill Scott concert, boy.
Me too.
She'll show a woman how to suck some dick for real.
Yeah, like Jill number one on my list. She number one on my list.
Mine too. She looked like she smelled like everything good in this world.
She does, though.
I think I risk it all for Jill.
Oh.
She number one on my list.
Look.
But I say all that to say, ladies, I'm just talking to the ladies. Buddha got to talk to the men, of course.
Talk to everybody.
There is, I know, but you know, since y'all want to hear about baby thing, the illusion of it all is, well, not even the reality of it all is your mate did not lose sight in
he just lost pipe.
The world.
According to the lady.
And so I'm not saying that alternative options and all the things is the way.
Hey.
The reality is, first and foremost, take care of your home, like see what it is. But the biggest problem, challenge, I'm gonna use challenge as a word, that many women face is their inability to have effective communication.
Most women aren't going to tell you that we want some new penis and say it out loud. We not, men's egos are very fragile. So with you guys, well, I don't know. I don't want to make any assumptions. Are you guys in a poly relationship?
Absolutely.
Okay. With you guys being in a poly relationship, of course, there are a lot of insecurities that come along on both sides. Like, how do you guys navigate that?
Well, you talk about it. But in any relationship, it always starts with what she just said, communication, right? You should be able to have a tough conversation in any type of relationship. If your breath stinks, you should be able to tell them your breath stinks. if you got skid marks on his drawers and you washing his drawers, you should be able to say, hey, motherfucker, you need to go ahead and learn how to wipe your ass a little bit. You should be able to have that conversation.
I got a bidet on every toilet in the house.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
However,
it ain't that. That's not why.
It's because she bougie. However,
nothing wrong with it.
However, you should be able to have that conversation. Period. Yes. Tough conversation. Now, growing up in my single life and being married and being single again and doing the things that I did all this time, one thing I understood is a lot of people could put up with a lot of shit behind closed doors, as long as they know what the hell is going on.
Facts. So
you know what I'm saying?
So true.
Versus, being brought to the table and blindsided, being made a fool out of in public, not knowing some shit, right? So that should lead you into the direction to have a conversation, right? For me, as a man, I always felt like a woman couldn't handle my truth, right? She could not handle my truth. If I said, hey, I really want that bit right there, and I said that, I wait and see if I get a glass thrown to my head. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But then there was one. They said, all right, then. But can you handle me do this over here? And I had to weigh my options. See, as a kid, I always weighed my options, right? Yeah, I always weighed my options. My mama always told this story about me weighing my option on, I don't know if you remember this, Daryl, or you was either a wrestling fan. Remember when Hulk Hogan wrestled Ultimate Warrior back in WrestleMania? I think it was WrestleMania 8, right? Yeah. So my dad told me I couldn't go down to the white people house to watch the wrestling match. And he said, if you did go down there, I'm gonna whoop your ass like I never whooped your ass before. And I weighed that option. I said, do I need to watch the match I ain't never seen before? This is the best match ever? Or do I want to not get this ass whooping? I wouldn't got that ass whooping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that ass whooping was gonna last but 20 minutes.
Yeah, I already know what the ass whooping gonna be like.
But now hindsight years later, I ain't never going to videotape. but at that moment, as a young kid, I thought I had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? So paramount that to what it is with women. So if I'm willing to say, hey man, I really want to have sex with this girl over here, and then she comes around here and she says, hey, since you want to do that over there, I need to go do this. So I want to do this over here with Stedman or whoever the hell he is. But he better have some coins. I mean, whoever it is, I got to be willing to accept the consequences for my actions.
And I'm sorry, it's my last question. Is that an easy part for you both? Because generally especially if it's like that first time, that first go round, and you decide she leaving out the house at about 10:45 and you know she ain't coming back till next morning.
Okay.
Do you get that pain in your stomach, like absolutely, that twinge in your stomach, like God absolutely damn, she out?
Absolutely you do. Just like you I don't want to go there, but absolutely you do, right? And then you have that conversation about it. You tell them how it made you feel, and she tells you how it made her feel. And then you say, okay, at the end of the day, what's the end game? Do I love this woman anyway? Is she going anywhere? Is this man going anywhere anyway? Are we in this thing for the long haul? Because clearly, just like anything else, when you jump in the water for the first time and go swimming, you already think you're going to die. But you do it anyway.
So, I know I said that was my last question. I like
you have as many questions as you could.
No, because I actually I interviewed somebody about their poly lifestyle, and it's always been kind of intriguing to me because you definitely have to have a level of honesty there. But you know, we're humans and we experience jealousy and emotions, and you know, there's so much that's unknown. What if you didn't approve of the guy that she was having sex with? Like, what if you saw him as a trash ass dude and you didn't want to go behind him? Do you ever?
I got you. I mean, see, here's the thing, right? You know, you got this.
All right. So boom. So boom. In those type of situations, first of all, you generally have to know your mate. Okay. And you kind of especially again, you don't go outside your relationship to do anything extra until you have solidification at home, right? Transparency, honesty, communication. I'm talking about strong communication, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, etc. All right? Because keep in mind, for the people in the Bible, no matter what you do outside of your home, you treat it as if it was a monogamous relationship, meaning you will have multiple monogamous relationships. You will be building. You will have the same level of expectations to some magnitude and so forth, depending on the level of exclusivity that you have. Okay, and this is how you treat your outside. Now, either the outside is inclusive in home, or it is inclusive.
It's more
separate.
It's parallel.
Right. So it can be you have shared, or you can have individualized. No matter what a relationship is, in a relationship, you will always treat the individual in the same level of thinking of monogamous relationship. You should. It's just multiple monogamous relationships with different levels of responsibilities or just expectations. That's all it is. Okay.
So a lot of things comes with hierarchy, right? Hierarchy or not hierarchy. So in a relationship that you just meet somebody, do you give them a total access to you?
Negative.
Right. Hold on.
Oh.
But even in monogamous relationship, when you meet somebody, do you give them total access to you?
Negative. Do you give a person total access to you in your, if it was just a you and you perspective relationship, you and him relationship, you and she relationship, talking to the men, would you give them total access, or would, as Daryl said, have your representative show up? Come on, Daryl. Representative. Because I'll say probably a strong 95% of representation shows up.
Right. So then you actually
you're definitely giving a representative. Exactly. But he gonna represent me as a whole at the same time. I can't give you all of me till you deserve it.
My point exactly. So
and then the level of deserving is wherever your perspective, your expectations is for the individual, for the situation.
Right.
Because let's say in a poly is multiple, more than one. Okay. What my expectations for another male may not be the level of equivalence that I would give to my primary.
Time out.
Huh?
So I'm gonna ask this question again.
What you mean time out?
Time out, because I gotta get to the base for a minute. Can I get to the base for a minute? So I'm gonna ask this question.
We're gonna pause this show in a minute, okay? She like,
in a regular relationship, I don't want to go to the poly. Let's go to the regular relationship. Yeah. Let's go to a regular relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you get with this person, do you expect to be their everything? You to feel you pour into this cup, and you expect to pour into every aspect of them to the point where they don't want nobody else.
I'm gonna start. Pause. Mm-hmm. No and yes.
Okay.
Why I say no and yes? Because I'm gonna be me. Mm-hmm. Whether I'm with you, or you.
Okay.
So that's the part that I will always say yes on. I'm gonna come in as me.
is it, you know, do you expect though coming in as you?
So me, how I already have a level. See, I have a number in my head. I can't share it with y'all that I already give individuals because I feel like no one will ever give me 100%.
I got you.
However, when I come with you, I come to you. We build. We're working towards building a bond, or what have you. Okay. That if you can give me that exponential difference, because I got a number in my head already. I'm gonna just use for the sake of conversation, 75%. All right. I know that whole bring it to the table. What you bring in, what you got for them, what you bring it to the table. I'm gonna give you 75 because I know everybody got a representative.
Okay.
So at least bring 75% of your you, the real you, and your representative is probably gonna come with the other 25, right? Potentially. So now, me and your representative, we gonna hash it out, and we gonna see. We only really working with 25%. And so when that 25%, so now this is the area that we're compromising on where we work together. Our representatives are working together to make 100. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So that's my how I kind of gauge it. And I'm gonna still, even though I have a representative, I am the representative. I'm the puppeteer of said representative.
Oh, okay. Who's next?
I'm going to say no, I don't expect it. And I don't expect it because it's not another person's responsibility to fulfill me. I'm coming whole already. And the only thing I want that person to do is to come whole as well. And however their wholeness is to them is what it is. It's up to me to accept what they bring. Either I'm going to accept it or I'm not. And vice versa. My 100%, whatever my 100% is, they're going to have to accept it as is or say, nope, that's not for me. And so that's it. It's no other numbers that I'm negotiating with.
I got you.
That's it.
Who's next?
I'll go. I won't say that I go into anything expecting to fulfill somebody's every need because there are things unknown to me that they may need. And, in the process of a relationship, you grow and you start to really get down to the nitty gritty, especially if you're in the same house with a person. And if you have never lived together, no matter how long in a relationship that you've been in, when you move in, you start to see a different dynamic of a person because you're with them on a day-to-day basis and it's more of a constant. So I don't go in expecting to fulfill all their needs. I go into a situation hoping that we're actually able to grow in the same direction, and some of the needs, like the major things, I'm able to fulfill. I'm not going to even try to say that I can fit that job. I feel like the basics, a level of respect, decorum, how I treat you, how you treat me, I think those are things that should be expected off top. But when you get down to really, really deep relationship dynamics, every day your husband ain't gonna like you. Every day you ain't gonna like your husband. There's gonna be some days y'all gonna get on each other's fucking nerves. But you know how y'all get through those times, and what you're able to contribute, what he's able to contribute to those times is like the testament of a relationship. But I don't go in personally thinking that I'm gonna be this hero and I'm gonna save him from himself, because it could be some shit that he has to work through that I may not be privy to at like right then, or if I have some tools to help him, I can assist. I still can't be like everything. You can't put that type of pressure on me. And I feel like that's a lot for a person to live up to when you have to carry a relationship on your back. So I don't go in. Matter of fact, I try to go in least as possible. I ain't gonna tell you what anything that I can do. You don't have to just trust your judgment and trust who I am as a person to kind of fulfill the things that I said that I would fulfill. But I'm not gonna give you too much to sell you any type of dream, because I hate not living up to a person's expectation of me. And so I don't want you to have any. So, outside of the norm, I want you to just kind of be like, oh, okay, I know she's gonna do A, B, C, D, but the other stuff, yeah.
Daryl.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I can't be your everything. That's God's job. I'm just a man.
Hello.
I'm gonna do what I can to the best of my abilities,
Yeah.
and that's that. I can't. Yeah. That knight in shining armor shit. That shit a fairy tale.
Yeah. Yeah.
For real, I'm a human, and I'm gonna fuck up. We gonna fuck up. Not to, make it that bad, but it's gonna be some bumps in the road, and it's gonna be some times that I might not be able to show up, and she might not be able to show up.
Facts.
It's part of the relationship. It's how you get through it. It ain't that's what we're gonna stop at. It's how you fight through that. And you never stop learning nobody. No matter how old you grow together, how long y'all been together, it's still something you learn new about this person all the time.
Right. Yeah. Agreed. Nobody's wrong. Everybody is up. Right. So for me to answer the question, I wasn't baby's everything. Matter of fact, I wasn't even her type. You know what I'm saying? I was this guy who
I don't got no type.
I always got
That's the only thing that I like.
I was a guy with a cute face and a retired athlete's body who just had to get the gap. Hello, and got me in the door.
Buddha was definitely not my projected type in my younger years. Okay. However, as I began to become more seasoned in palates, it was imperative that I would have a lad that would be able to articulate.
Let me ask you a question.
Intelligence.
Would it have been the same thing if he had told you that you weren't his type?
Oh, hell no.
We went through a period of era where we probably crossed paths, and I had no idea he existed in this world.
Because the city we was in is big, but it ain't really that big.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We crossed paths with similar peoples.
And my wings, they spread wide and low.
But his wings wasn't in the wingspan of my younger years.
Yeah. So but
as you mentioned, Kai, like what you younger and more mature.
Oh, to answer your question though, no, she wouldn't. Only because her pride is set up a certain way, right?
And one pride, expectations,
pride, all that, because it all makes into one.
Expectations.
So
my pride was always
for me. When she got with me, or she started talking to me, she realized real quick that I was an understanding, gentle, finesse, all that in one, right? And I can easily be like water. If it's a cup is full, we full. If it's empty, we empty. I can tour to the circumference of whatever it is that need to be filled.
Let me say something. Buddha, my big brother. That's my dog. That's my dog right now. Love you, bro. But me and Buddha actually met at a speed dating event, so I can attest to his smoothness with his tongue. He just didn't move me though. I was like, he could be my buddy though. Like he definitely has a way with words and a way to finesse, heavy on the finesse. but I appreciate it and I respected that right off the rip. And I was like, yeah, this gonna be my dog right here.
And then along came a baby.
Oh yes.
That's right.
Okay. You don't give a damn about none of that. All right, that's pretty much what it was. Like, cause I may not necessarily be in the what Buddha would call the me era, where it's like, with the Miss Independent and all of this, that, and the third. But I am, but I'm not. I am, but I'm not. Like, I am fully capable of being self-sufficient, but I don't want to. I don't want to not do. I don't want to change the light bulb. I don't want to wash the car.
Facts.
I don't want to. If I be like, I will be down these stairs, okay? He will be upstairs, and I will call his name to tell him there is some come hither. Okay? Because I am not far-fetched. I am not too far detached from my femininity.
Okay.
I don't give a damn how independent is. Okay?
But
I could hold the whole fort down.
But see.
But I have a choice. I have chosen. I choose to be in tune with my femininity, where it allows a safe space for the male, my man, to be in those places.
You see how she did that? Now, let's go back to the no shade, baby. No shade.
What I said?
Because this is easy. This happened just like this. This happened. So, Daryl, pay attention to what just happened.
Well,
she said, my man. Remember what I said earlier about possessiveness?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't she just sign ownership to me?
Yeah.
You see how quick that was? You see how quick that was?
It's not that. It was me.
Hey, sometimes they can't help it. They can't help it sometimes.
No.
My point.
I wasn't being possessive. Yes, I use the word "my," but the man. Okay.
So
the man in this house.
But the thing about it is, he make you feel like that. So that's the most important part of it.
Let's do it.
We good, but I'm saying it's just so easy. It's just so easy to put that stigma or that label, that title on somebody when we're talking about who they are to you, right? Yeah. And then you want to turn around and be your own person in between that. You know
I'm an individual at the same time. This is the person that I have chosen to share life with.
Now I became a possession.
It is an illusion of possession. It is the possession and the love, as explained earlier, is when you exclusively, all inclusively think that this little device is yours
to you,
and that's it. That's all.
When you say my, where's that?
And do you suggest the word my? Yes, I understand. Oh, okay. However,
so let me ask you this question: so in a poly relationship, is the other person can say my man or my woman as well? Like as you profess it, saying my man, could the other woman say, oh, that's my man too, and it be okay?
If I'm out here saying I got two boyfriends, then guess what? The other person, both people need to be okay with whatever their status is. The same thing with somebody saying two girlfriends. If I can actually boldly say that, or I can boldly say I'm dating somebody extra, then
they should be moving accordingly.
They should be, whoever the significant other should be okay with that idea of who this other person is.
They've accepted their role in being the elusive.
I got a question for the both of y'all. Do y'all both get a kick out of saying, oh, I have two whatever?
Who said that?
I don't get a kick out of it, and it only really comes up in a conversation.
Like you meet like a third man, and the third man fine as hell, girl, and he come up to you like, hey, little mama, what's up? Do you be like, I got two men?
I might.
Okay. You ever seen this show? And I'm gonna get off. There's this show called Seeking Brother Husband. Have y'all seen that?
Mm-hmm.
Baby, that's some good TV right there.
Okay.
Go watch Seeking Brotherhood. It was some good TV,
Alright,
honey.
so-
It was all the trash that I could ever ask for in a TV show. I was in shock the whole time because I'm ignorant as hell. So I was just like, that was my whole reaction to the show.
I mean,
Yeah,
but
I follow them on Instagram.
but check this out now. So I mean, being honest, like side dudes, we gonna talk about men for a minute. Side dudes, they winning out there.
I wouldn't want no side dude because the side dude sounds kind of dirty to a certain degree. Like he get to come in and reap all the benefits and stuff. But saying you got two men, like I have two boyfriends, or I have two husbands, or I have two anything other than a side dude, it does give an implication of the man actually doing something more than just coming to screw you.
Especially when they are actually in agreement with said.
Oh, you be introducing them?
Yeah.
Girl, you was like my shero.
Oh God! All right, another show.
I need some autographs, girl. Quan.
If you're going to do these things, it has to be cross the board.
I don't think I would be comfortable having the conversation. Like I think for me, in my ideal of having two relationships, two men, like literally I want to have two relationships, but I don't want them to know each other. I don't want them to know that.
Why not?
You know why? Because I want them to feel special. I want them to feel that this is exclusive to only them.
So here's the thing.
Good point, Kyle.
They're still special.
Here's the thing about that. What you just said. When they do find out, then it's on.
Well, I'm saying
now we go back.
I want them to be willfully ignorant though. Like, no, I want them to go in willfully ignorant. So then we don't have to even have that finding out because they don't want to know. It was a whole song dedicated to that.
Yeah.
So you want to be a player, what you saying?
No, if you're playing me, keep it. That's what I'm saying. Like, just
you're right.
Don't worry about it.
Guess what happens to those people like that? They die.
Oh, God.
Because they kept it on the low for so long. No, I mean, I'm not telling you.
He done just killed him off, child.
Right, that part.
I'm not telling nobody.
I'm dead over here. I'm just dead.
But what I will ask, or what I will say, or give you the movement of being free, right? You always got to look over your shoulder to figure out, what this next person know. So if you open the book and people who read this book say I'm okay with it, then they can still feel special because you ain't lying to them. You know, because at the end of the day, there's only one person here. There's only one person here that knows the truth, and there's two people that don't.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what the problem was at in that whole logic that you just said. I'm like, okay, one person though, that's all.
I think, but when you enter into a monogamous relationship and somebody does have a certain thought process in their head, especially as far as poly is concerned, generally when we enter into a monogamous relationship, there's an automatic ownership of the person or the relationship. This is my relationship. This is my partner. This is my lover. This is my. And then when you introduce another dynamic to that,
right.
you know, most people can't help but say, you know, that's mine, you know, like, because I think we've all been conditioned that when we enter into a monogamous relationship, you know, that's our man. That's ours.
So basically, you know, I'm going back to the single lady rancher. You know, she wants two monogamous relationships. Okay. I did two monogamous relationships because they don't know about each other and they want you to be, you know, special. And you want to feel special. So it's cool. It can happen that way. There's no right way or wrong way to do a relationship that you want to articulate and be in, right? You just got to be able to articulate and understand when the gig is up, gig is up.
Now, in that situation, it just on the baby perspective, I'm single. However, on the baby view perspective, whether I'm let's just say baby is single. Baby is going to in my now. I'm talking about now. Okay. Not the old baby, new baby. Baby now is going to let the individuals know that yeah, you ain't only him, but I like you a lot. You ain't only him, but I like you a lot. Like baby gonna let both hymns know I like you. I'm with you. When I am with you, I am with you. It is all inclusive. All right.
And so basically,
that's all.
So basically, what I'm really saying is, you're giving the person a choice whether to deal or not deal. When you take somebody, because a lot of people in these situations lose the option to choose, right? And that's what pissed them off more than anything else, not having that option to choose whether they want to play.
People that choose to live in America, they choose to be willfully ignorant about a lot of stuff that happens. So what's one more thing to add to the list of willfully ignorance?
We're not doing that.
We can do that. What's one more thing? But guess what? Everybody has their limits. And you know,
I'm gonna go add. I got to top of the limit. My one thing.
No. So there's some things you can control, and there's some things that you can't control. So like when you talk about a wide, broad thing as far as like America is concerned, you can't control that shit. But you can control what goes on.
You can't control nobody. You already said that. You just you can't control someone because I'm not your possession. You don't own me, so you can't control me. So you can't control how I move. You can't control what I say. You just got to go along with what I give you.
Understood.
Like the U.S.
But if you let me finish my statement, I said you can only control what goes on with you. That's the only thing I tried to say. So everything else around you, you can't control. But guess what? If you want to live a monogamous lifestyle or poly lifestyle or whatever lifestyle you want to live, it should be based on honesty and trust, right?
Transparency. Let's add transparency because what I would also add to what you're saying was great. Okay. Y'all know I don't give him too much credit. Okay. Is that men and women alike? We are in 2023. Our days are numbered. Hello.
Yeah.
We are in the 99 and the 2000 era. Okay. All right. I'm just saying, like,
girl, you working with some ass.
Let me rephrase it. We are in that age group of the 99 and the 2000.
When they were born? Yeah.
I'm just saying, many of us. So we done been there, done that, seen it, and so forth, right? We got Fort Lauderdale. Can I say Sanford?
No. You say that with heart? Florida.
We got Florida.
Yeah, there you go.
And when we say Mississippi.
That's it.
All right. So we got all these different. So y'all done had. When you think about your time frame of being born and the time of your actual realization of the world, be it your exposure to your family, friends, etc., you've seen the things. You've seen the evolution of time, of things, person, places, and things. Okay. But I'm saying all that really ultimately to say that if you are trying to be the origin of the conversation, just so people that was in the back that didn't get lost, come on up, how this evolved in this conversation. Cheating for peace. When you think of cheating, for whatever your reason is, your feelings is valid for you. I respect it.
Okay.
The facts that may have come up, that may be prevalent in said feeling situation That may be where the imbalance occurs. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And when it gets to the feeling part of things, that's individualized.
Yeah. Becomes subjective.
I can't control or I can't do anything about your individual feeling.
Right.
I can either agree, disagree, or agree to disagree. Meaning, when you agree to disagree, you have an understanding mutually that what you feel is your feeling, and it is valid. And I have made that very vocal. I've communicated that, but it does not validate said feeling based on the facts, and the same and vice versa. However, when you get into the situation or the circumstance of relationships with your mate, external mates, etc., it will always begin with, who are you? What is your why? Now, granted, is your why, is your who you are based on your circumstance, the environmental circumstance, meaning you being a product of your environment, or is it you being who you are, the evolved you of who you are? You've acknowledged who you are. You've acknowledged that this was your circumstance, but you also know that this ain't what I like or what I do like. So what I've come to the realization of, especially when I speak to my lady group periodically, let's start talking about what you don't like. We know we don't like chocolate. We know we don't like XYZ. We know we don't like blah blah blah, right? We know we don't like all the things. But when you begin to talk about the things that you do like, now the manifestations shift. If you know you are a person that you've been in a relationship monogamously, and that did not work, are you actually taking a step back and like doing the shadow work, like looking internal, like what is actually what's causing it? Because there's a root cause for things, but we can be the narrative. We can change the narrative. My baby say that. We change the narrative.
I agree.
But when you at some point, it ain't nobody else's fault.
Can I change the narrative real quick? Sure. I just want to let my people know who are watching. I was just talking. I don't want 2 relationships. I just want one. Okay, so
if you said it, you got to stand on it.
Listen, I was just talking, because I be talking big shit. So I just want one relationship.
Don't say it if you can't stand on it then.
I cleared my throat on that one. I only want one relationship. One man for this body. I believe in exclusive, that if you go be with me, you go get me and only me. You don't have to share me. I am all yours. Please know that. As long as the penis is penising and the coins are coining.
She's PC, the penis and coins. I get it.
That's her new name. That's her new name.
PC.
People that would watch this on the back end, the people in the bite, simply because what's happening let's just talk about this particular episode. It went deep. It went from cheating for peace to alternative to personal to just representatives and all the alike, right? But at the same time, the core of it is cheating for peace. You cannot cheat for peace. That is the truth. Bottom line is, you cannot cheat for peace. Because what happens is the fictitious, the illusion, the fictition or the illusion is, if you're going to cheat, if you have not done all the aforementioned, meaning effective communication, having the hard conversation, using your words, having a relationship, having a solid foundation of communication with your mate, be it marriage or exclusivity in a committed relationship where you're not married, obviously. If you do not have those points established, it is only going to further push the barriers of now what's happening is the scale becomes unbalanced. It's what you haven't told this person how you really feel and what your thoughts are, because you was men. I'm gonna talk to you men. You was caught up in that bootay and the bouteilles, or what that head do.
I guess I'll go last. But...
Okay, what that head do. All right, so you ain't even much get into that, because that's only where you was at.
Okay.
But then, so women, you cannot, and I'm gonna tell y'all ladies, because I love y'all. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. All about the ladies. Shout out to all about the ladies. Okay, that's my woman's group. All right, boom.
Okay.
Just because I be saying this same type of kind of stuff, periodically, is the thing is, you cannot assume that the man became blind because he was with you. Number one. Sis, I know you got that bomb downstairs, but it ain't the only bomb outside. Downstairs and up top to my, okay? Because all the fellas want to know what that mouth do.
Yeah.
The reciprocity is what we want to know. What that mouth do and where that bomb at.
Okay.
Hey.
And according to Kai, what that wallet do?
Hello.
And that, because we know that most of the time in this day and age, the greatest bomb come from the dude with the least pockets. That sloppy toppy and all the things.
That beach cruiser Bobby I was talking about earlier.
You know what I'm talking about? He the one that we gotta look at. We gotta look out for old Jody. Oh, okay. But so we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
And I just want everybody, first and foremost, thank you all for all of your comments. It did not go unnoticed. First and foremost, let make sure y'all know that on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for all the people that you brought in to our guest panel.
Sure.
Sister George, Daryl Edwards, Kai, Single Lady Ranter. You know what I'm saying? We love this. We are definitely going to do this on a monthly basis.
Of course.
At the minimum.
I live for this.
How extreme the conversations may be, we don't know. All right. So
I just want
tonight,
final thoughts from them guys.
Cheating for peace and anything that came up. Let's start with Daryl.
But say that again now.
Cheating for peace or anything that may have come up.
So we got down to the bottom of it. You can't cheat for peace.
Can't cheat the peace.
Yeah, we got down to the bottom of it. You cheated because that's what you wanted to do.
Okay.
Man or woman, or just
either or.
Okay.
That was your choice. You chose to do it.
Okay.
And a lot of times there don't be no peace involved. Just like when you first meet somebody, you don't know them. You going off what you see. You like what you see.
Yeah.
So a lot of times that's where the cheating comes from. I mean, just because you with somebody, like you said earlier, that don't stop somebody else from looking or you from looking at somebody else. You like what you like. It's up to you to act on it.
Yeah. Okay, I can dig it.
Kai, what you got, baby?
Yeah, there's no such thing as cheating for peace. Let me take that back.
Remember, you got to what?
say something.
I
was going to just say it was real. There may not be cheating for peace, but if you're doing it and you feel at peace, then
hey,
who am I to say that it ain't feeling fulfilled and peaceful to you?
I got
you. That's the one. Okay. I don't get to dictate your peace.
That part.
That's the part.
Okay.
Come on, Sister George.
Give it to me.
Let this
I don't necessarily think there's a such thing as cheating for peace. Either you gonna do something or you not. But the most important thing is being able to have the most honest communication, and you really building a bond with people you choosing to spend your life with. But to be honest and upfront about things that you want, or even if your desires change, to be honest and upfront about that, and being able to have that honest conversation, even when it's something that you don't want to hear or things that you may not necessarily want to talk about. Ain't nothing better than an understanding. And like they said, what's understood don't have to be explained. So yeah, that's my thought.
Ooh, I like that.
That sounds like Migos. Don't nothing get straight but straightening.
Listen.
All
Period.
Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and give my 2 cents for whatever it's worth. Cheating for peace, absolutely. I'm gonna go the opposite direction. I'm gonna go the opposite direction on this because hold on. And I'm gonna give you my why, right? Because in the beginning, when I asked Daryl earlier, right, and we had this conversation about cheating, he also mentioned it's not physical, it's emotional, it's a spiritual thing, right? So if you go outside of your covenant and you bear your innermost feelings emotionally to a friend, right? Because you need understanding of what's going on at home to be able to understand what it is, that is a form of cheating. And in that moment, you are finding the peace that you need to be able to deal or not deal with what's going on at home. So it ain't always physical, because that's what I heard Mr. Darrell say, right? So if you can go out there, you have that, if you are okay with, not to say, if you are okay with having that work husband, work wife, or best friend that you used to have sex with that y'all don't have sex with no more, but you can talk to them about everything, and you're okay and confiding in that person without having to tell your mate, but you okay with it and you don't see nothing wrong with it, then you absolutely agree with cheating for peace. So let's be honest, right? If you are not telling your mate everything that you're talking about emotionally when it deals with that person or your relationship, and you can confide in somebody else with it, then you okay with cheating with peace, because you doing it so you can have peace. Continue.
Oh Lord. All right. So, babies, final conclusion of tonight. Again, thank you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the people, everyone that tuned in. Let's just be clear on that.
Yeah.
What's happening tonight is not how you dictate and how your life should be. This real talk, real life, real people conversation, which is Sipping the Conversations, is merely just a conversation. The barbershop, the beauty salon conversations that we have individually. When you talk to your homegirl, when you talk to your homeboy, etc., etc. And if you are not having these conversations, you should. Why? Because it allows for you to engage in additional alternative aspects of life, because that's what's happening in this world.
Right.
Poly, cheating, monogamy, etc., etc. All of those things are happening. So don't get consumed. Don't get caught up in trying to fit in something that don't be the squares fitting in the circle.
Right.
Okay. Be who you are. There is a circle for a circle. There's a triangle, etc., etc. All the geometrical
just find your shape.
things. Find your shape, etc., etc. Find your tribe. Okay, it will work. However, you gotta know when to know know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
That's Kenny Rogers. Kenny Logan.
Know when to walk away, know when to run. You got to know. Because far too often, we find ourselves in these situations or circumstances where ultimately we are forcing a circumstance and situation to be, we're forcing our triangle to be a square. Mm-hmm. And the triangle will never be a square. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be a square. We can have a mutual understanding and respect that I am a triangle.
Yep.
You are a square.
But you know a triangle. Cool. But you know a triangle can fit into a square.
I'm just saying. Point blank, period. My point I'm making, I just
messed it all the way up.
Don't come with me. What I'm saying is, my tribe is triangles. Okay? My tribe will be triangles. I need to be looking for triangular aspects. Or you should be looking for square aspects.
I mean, you would have been better.
Circles, etc., etc. Whatever. Okay? There's so many things.
I got you. Baby.
So many geometrical shapes. There is a tribe for you.
Yeah.
Okay? You have to remove yourself. I won't say remove. You have to reprogram yourself from what you were, your origin. Because you always had that tug.
Just be open, baby.
You had that tug in you that knew that you were different, right? Mm-hmm. You knew you were something different from what you were being told, all right? So with that being said, ultimately, we have to get beyond that, mm-hmm. and we have to know that Daryl is different, Kai is different, George is different, Buddha, Baby is different. You are different.
Yeah.
And we are who we are, and it's okay, and it's not to be who we are per se, right? Well, but when we get grown up and we find out who we are, we not let the representative be the person, but we let our inner person be who we are. Then it allows for us to be a little bit more significant in this world, and we move along a little bit more freely. Now we let what you said, having your wings fly, right?
Well, I mean, I hear you, baby. All I would say is I'm going to slide out. Is just be respectful and respect others people's mind and thoughts, and don't push your thoughts or project your thoughts on somebody else. Let them be who they are.
They gotta be who they are.
Accept them for who they are.
So cheating for peace. It may be the illusion of the individual because that's probably who their representative were. Mm-hmm. That's what their representative thought. But you know that it ain't about peace. Mm. And if you think that if they use the word peace that's why I did it because I was trying to find peace or whatever, however they do it, right? Whatever it is. Whatever the excuse is, if it kind of signified that it was based on peace, y'all need to have a talk, or y'all need to come to the harsh reality that y'all ain't who y'all supposed to be with.
Or your time is just part of the ways.
Vamos. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Kai. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you, Sister George. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you, YouTube. Thank you.
How can they find you guys?
Let's do that again so everyone will know.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I am at a breakdown, a woman's perspective, where I co-host a show with my co-host, Concrete Rose. And we go live every Sunday and Wednesday, but we are on a hiatus, but you definitely can check out old episodes. I guarantee you're going to find something to be mad about or you're going to laugh. Either or, it's fine with me, but go check us out.
Daryl.
All right. You can catch me on Instagram at Shoot Your Shot Defense. I'm on Instagram a lot. Facebook, Daryl Edwards. I talk a lot of trash on Facebook all day, every day.
Come on, Aries. Tell them who you is, Aries.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I'm a big Aries. Definitely.
Big Aries energy.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That was in the front.
Yeah.
Come on, girl.
And you can find me on IG at Single Lady Ranter on IG. And then on Friday mornings, I'll be doing my rant. So check me out in the mornings about 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I can't wait.
Since I'm in Central Time now, I got to throw that in there. And then also you can go ahead and check me out also on TikTok at Miss Kai _ Single Lady Rancher. That's where I'm at.
Yes, sir. Oh, and for the people in the bike, you can find us at everything. All the things. Twitter, IG, Stitcher, iHeart, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcast, YouTube. I mean, where? What else you want to know? What else you want to know? I'm just saying, like, we all the places.
Yep. If you can pay $50 to go see some people do that thing, you can always come and give us
a small donation.
There you go.
That part.
A love, what they call it? A love offering.
A love offering. We ain't asking much.
It don't even much matter. Okay, I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying.
Yes. So tonight again, we were talking about cheating for peace.
Is there such a thing?
Is there really such a thing?
Yep.
At the end of the day, is there really, really, really such a thing? Huh? Oh, okay. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Buddha love y'all. I think.
Thank y'all.
Love them.
Yeah.
Hell, you don't give a damn. You don't give a damn. We don't give a. Hey. Oh,
my season is changing, man. My season is changing.
This guy right here. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Keep it sipping. Huh? Oh, okay.
Oh, this is for the Sippas. Yeah. We sipping in conversation. We sipping in conversation.